What's up, guys? It's the High5 guy, and this is another one of the episodes where I talk to the people who I've met doing high fives, who I've gotten to know a little bit more. And today I have a guest. What is your name?
Abigail.
Abigail. So let's start with how did we first meet?
Basically, we're both interested in international travel, and being around the international students is just something that we both like to do. So I was friends with Ruth Kiers, who was on my floor in my building,
Yes.
and you were friends with Ruth too. So I think that's how you ended up at my table.
Gotcha, that's probably what it was. That is true. Yeah, it's funny because now I still talk to Ruth's boyfriend all the time about business things or whatnot. So what were your first impressions when you saw me giving out high fives?
Well, I'm not a person to judge, so I just saw you, and I was like, wow, that's really nice. And I had the feeling that there wasn't anything that you were getting in return.
Gotcha.
That you were kind of just out there. I thought that maybe you were there for some kind of organization, but I wasn't sure when I first saw it.
Yeah, some people thought it was like organization, it was a social experiment. People asked me if I got paid. I don't get paid, no. Was it the first time that you saw me giving high fives that you gave me a high five, or did it take you some time to be like, all right, I'm actually going to give this guy a high five?
I just love it when people do those kinds of things for absolutely no reason but to make people happy. So, yeah, I think on the first time that I saw you.
Gotcha. Okay.
The high five.
What is it about the high five that you enjoy so much?
Well, especially in such a large school like the University of Maryland, there are people, they come and they go in droves, and sometimes it's difficult to see that each person has their own individual experience and their own stresses of the day. And I think that even just by giving a person at a time a high five, it serves as a small acknowledgement of what each and every person goes through.
Yeah, I know that like every day I do it, there's not everybody needs a high five that much that day, but I know that there's always at least one person every day who like needed that extra boost. Is there anything that like the high five has like helped you overcome throughout the semester? Or?
Yeah, definitely. There was one time when I was studying for final exams, really stressed out about it. I put myself in my room alone to study. I can admit it, I do not do well under stress.
I don't think many people do.
I don't. That day I just so miserable. There were other things in life that were stressing me, and I can't remember exactly what those were.
Gotcha.
And then I just saw you there giving high fives, and I knew that you would be that one person who would say yes to me if I asked, can I just have a hug? Can I just have that?
Yeah.
So that's why I asked you, because the thought occurred to me when you were just standing there giving me
And that's the other thing like I like to like make known to people is that like it's not just high fives. Like I'm the high five guy, I have a high five sign, but it's like whatever makes your day is like what I'm trying to do. So some people we do handshakes, some people we do some guy does a pinky at my church. It's the craziest thing ever. But whatever it is that kind of like makes your day. So like I'm glad you actually asked if you could have a hug, because that is just cool for me to be able to give you something that you really needed. So on a more bright note, what is something that you would consider yourself an expert in, that you kind of that you're proud of, maybe like a hobby or something in school or whatever?
Real estate.
Real estate? Yeah, no, there you go. Yeah, we actually also know each other from an organization that's called Reckon, which is about real estate, and also using real estate to fund like the bigger purpose of your life, which I really align with that part. So what is a piece of advice that you'd give to somebody who's interested in real estate, or something that you'd want to shed light on you think most people don't know about it?
I think one big thing that a lot of people don't know, and this especially applies to millennials, is that you do not have to get an apartment and stay there after you graduate from college. It is actually possible to buy a home.
To throw a little fun in here at the very end. So if I were to say successful, who or what comes to mind?
My favorite author, J.K. Rowling.
Say you had like $1 million, or you had like, a fortune. What would you give all that money up for in return?
I have always wanted to be an actress. Probably not movies, probably like B-rate TV shows.
What, if anything, have you recently changed your mind about that, you know, you used to think was true?
That even if you are completely done, you can still do a little bit more.
There's still that little extra juice in you.
Still a little bit more.
Okay, my last question. This is one of my favorite questions, besides bagel or donut. That's one of my other favorite questions, but this one's a little more fun. Say you had a billboard that you could put anything on it, and you could put it anywhere in the world. Where would you put it, and what would you put on it? It could be words, it could be pictures, it could be whatever you wanted.
Probably go into the middle of the wilderness and put up a whole mural with just pretty pictures and colors of...
For whoever may come across it, because you never know who will find it, that kind of thing.
It's a pretty thing in a pretty place.
I like that. A pretty thing in a pretty place. Everybody is. Okay, cool. Well, that concludes another episode where I talk to the people who I meet through the High Five and through my other adventures. If you guys like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below so that way you won't miss another upload. And then also, guys, please share this with somebody. Also, if you're interested in possibly being on the show, like if you've met me and you kind of want to, feel free to let me know. I'd love to interview and have you on the series here. In the meantime, have a great day, have a great time, smile more, and don't forget to share this with your friends. Until next time, high five!